Okay. So, been playing this for a little bit now, and ran into a couple glitches, and I reported these to Blizzard, uh, you know, GMs. I opened tickets for them, and I received word back from them, and they said there is no glitch. You don't know what you're talking about. Uh, we don't see any issues with this whatsoever. So basically, sitting here with this, it's a boss, sort of, but sitting here, come up here, there's nothing here, and oh, turn around, there they are. Turn back around, and they're gone. There's supposed to be a boss right here, and as you can see, oh, there it is. It pops up as right here. It pops up that there's a boss, but the boss isn't there. Then you turn around, and they disappear. The GMs say that that's not an issue. It's not real. And then there's this one here.
Heroes! Good work, heroes.
I got stuck on this several times. Had to restart. I had to restart. It wasn't working. I got stuck floating. I tried this, I think 5 or 6 times. Every time I come in, I get stuck right here. Then I have to leave the instance, and I end up getting basically locked out for half hour every time. I tried doing this. I literally got no experience. I got none of the drops. I got nothing out of it. It's supposed to come with all this other stuff, but I didn't get anything from it because I was locked out. Now back to this guy here. There was also another like boss somewhere. The Spires of Iraq or whatever. There's a boss in here somewhere. I can't remember what he is, but he's supposed to drop a mount, and I contacted them about that. They said, "Oh, there is no problem. We moved the mount, or we moved the boss. We moved the boss somewhere else. You're gonna have to look for him, or check Wowhead for it." And I was like, "I already checked Wowhead. Nobody knows where he is." It was me and like 18 other people scouting. I'll go back to here. Let's see. Damn it. Yeah. See this boss right here. Wowhead shows that he spawns here. They also show that he spawns here. But me and like 18 other people scoured this entire map for 3.5 hours, and we were all over the place. We were everywhere, and the GMs are saying no, there is no problem. There is no problem. Well, the problem that we were finding was he would pop up here. He would pop up here for a little bit, but then he'd also pop up here at the same time, and he would do like these guys are doing, where you walk up on them and they disappear. Then certain ones in there's Yogursa and all of them out there in one area. They moved them all around, but they left the spawn locations linked, so they won't pop up anywhere, and everybody was having issues. One person, I can't remember who the hell it was. One person got a lucky shot in, because they were overpowered. Lucky shot, like they spotted him and they were right on top of him when he popped up, and they got him. And that person was there for like 6 hours. I only stayed there for like 3.5 hours. Waited like I shit you not, like this map here. I completely checked the entire thing for hours on end, and there's like 18 bosses in that one zone that are they pop up on here as the elites with the star on the map, and like there's 18 in one zone, but they're all moved around. But Blizzard screwed up some kind of code work, and they pop up like this all over the place. And then you got these guys were stuck in a damn thing here. It's like I've got my people all over the place, but I'm stuck here. 2 minutes. Yeah, the GMs were telling me that there's no glitch, there's no problem, that this isn't happening. I told them that I have it on screen capture that it is happening, and they said no, we don't see a problem. We don't see any issue. You're just standing there. Yeah, I'm standing there. I'm standing there 10 feet off the ground. Look at this. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Look at this. And the GMs are telling me, no, there's no problem. Yes, there is. There is a huge problem, and the GMs just don't want to fix it. All these spawn locations are screwed up. The boss battles are screwed up. The dungeons are screwed up. I've been to several dungeons where I've had to do them, 8 or 9 times just to get the achievement. There's an achievement that I just got. It was for killing the boss in the Firelands. I just got it. I did that thing 3 times. 3 times, and I finally got it. It's like I did it on normal, didn't get anything. I bumped it up to heroic, did it 2 more times. The second time I finished it, and then it gave me the achievement, but it didn't give me any of the drops. Like it gave me 3 of the same thing, and they weren't even level equivalent to what the raid or the dungeon is. It's supposed to drop like level 60 or 60 to 80 gear. It dropped 3 of the same thing, and they were level 20 items. I'm level 112 at the time. It's like, really? You're gonna screw this up this bad? And now I'm locked out of that instance finally. Like after doing it 2 previous times and completing it, I'm locked out of that area for 3 more days. 3 more days. And that's part of my quest. It didn't even register on the quest that I completed it. But then I went to the other area, completed that one. Then I went to the 3rd area because it's something to do with enchanting. I gotta do the fire, water, and wind or whatever. Finished the wind. That was easy. I soloed that. But the fire and the water, even though I finished both and got the achievements finally, it didn't register for the quest. And it's like this is stuff that I'm dealing with daily. It's not like once or twice a week. This is every day. I'm doing like 5-6 raids. I do all this stuff daily, and I'm getting nothing from it. I'm getting no achievements. I'm getting no experience. Like I kill something and I get like 15 experience. Somebody else kills something and they get like 150 to like 2,000 experience. I go to zones all the time, and I check the entire zone. I get it all the map completely uncovered, and there is nothing. I get I get like 100 experience per area, and then I go to another area and I'm getting 1,700. It makes no sense. I just don't get what they're doing on their end. Uh, Current turnaround, as you can see on this, I have a GM ticket open. I actually have I've got 3 open right now, and the longest running one is like 4 days ago, and like the other ones, they keep popping up and saying, I don't see an issue. I looked into it. There's no issue. You don't know what you're talking about. It's right here. It's literally right here, right in front of your faces, and you're denying it. And look, it's the 14th. This is from today. This is from yesterday. I'm I just don't get it. I just don't get it, GMs. GMs are screwing this up. Blizzard, you got to start cracking down on these guys because they don't know what they're doing. They really don't. I've been killing the same bosses over and over and over and getting nothing from the drops. There's like no drops whatsoever. One of the bosses, he's supposed to drop like 6 items, and we had like 30 people there, and we all killed them. Nobody got anything, nothing. Like it pops up the little loot icon, got nothing from it. Nobody. Next group came through, everybody attacked him again. He dropped, no loot. We went through and did it. We did it 8 times. With the respawn is supposed to be 15 minutes, but it was actually like 20-25 minutes depending on the times. And we did it 8 times, and he never dropped any loot for anyone. Didn't even drop any money. We just don't get what's going on. And we keep reporting the stuff, but the GMs are telling everybody, no, there's nothing wrong. We don't know what you're talking about. We looked into it. There's nothing wrong. Blizzard's GMs for World of Warcraft they're brainless. They don't actually know what they're talking about. They don't look into anything. They look at a screen. They go, well, yeah, I looked at it. Yeah, I don't see a problem. You don't see a problem with me floating 10 feet off the ground, unable to get down. I'm stuck in a fall, and you're telling me that there's nothing wrong. I'm not getting anything from these, but you're telling me there's nothing wrong. Just get on your people. Get on your people and get them to fix this stuff, because if you're just going to let it go like this all the time and tell everybody that there's no problem, that they don't know what they're talking about, you're going to start losing customers. People are going to stop playing the game because it's unfairly set up against us. Why should I play a game that constantly does this to us? Why would we want to play a game that's this messed up? I mean, do you play poker and take out all the face cards? Do you play like Scrabble and take out all the vowels? It makes no sense. Fix the problems at hand. Start looking into these problems other than, well, we looked at our screen for about 2-3 minutes and we don't see anything wrong. No, dig into this stuff. Dig in. Look at the developers. Send it back to day 1 if you have to. It just makes no sense. And then you have warrior. As a warrior, I can't dual wield because I'm set to fury or to arms. But on arms, you have a thing called anger management. But then you go over to fury and it has dual wield. why are you training somebody for a different thing for weapons, and then not having the person that's set up for arms, which is weapons training, unable to dual wield? It makes no sense. It's like and it's the only one that does it too. I mean, they seriously screwed a lot of stuff up since the changeover. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I want it to be fixed. I love the game, but why should I play if you're constantly going to screw things up?